Hey everybody, Mike Naso here from IPR with the latest on Tropical Storm Beryl as it continues to wind right paralleling the coast of the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast and is heading towards Cape Cod, it looks like, as it moves on off towards the Northeast and North. So looking pretty impressive on visible, but looks are deceiving. You're saying, well, it's an eye, but actually the convection is decreasing with the system overall. Let's take a look at the latest on Tropical Storm Beryl from the National Hurricane Center. Winds 60 miles per hour still, looking like it's peaked. North-northeast now at 13, and that pressure now still 1,002 millibars. And you can see the track here tonight, and then tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night. So it's going to be still kind of moving slow tonight, but then by tomorrow morning, by the time we wake up and get our iced coffee, I love it, it'll be zooming on off to the northeast and no longer a player, except for areas of Nova Scotia. So it will be a player up here. However, in New England, it looks like by Friday night weather should be clearing. Nevertheless, rainfall and strong winds, if you take the system and you put the center in the center of the projected path, it would be an impact. But right now, definitely somewhere within this cone is where it's expected to head over the next, say, 24 to 36 hours. Looking at the latest radar, you can see the system not all that well organized, starting to get less organized with the banding features, and you have sort of a northern center, but not closed off too well, so it looks like Beryl will start to weaken from here on out, but we have seen systems at high latitudes remain strong or strengthen, so we always have to keep an eye on that. But as of right now, as it's to the east of the New Jersey coastline, not looking too impressive. You can see most of the rain bands not really impacting areas. However, as the land sticks out here, Long Island and Cape Cod, they stick out, so they may get in Beryl's way as it moves on off to the northeast. Here's the latest sea surface temperatures, and you can see the system yesterday strengthened almost, well, not quite to a hurricane, but it started to get up there towards strong tropical storm, where it is now cooler, and then where it'll be tomorrow, very cool. So it's going to continue to head on out to cool water in contrast to, say, what it is over the Gulf Stream and the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico is the hottest water in the Atlantic so far this year. And by the way, the reason we're not seeing these waves develop is because the waters just aren't as hot as they were last year. But also, the dry air is a factor as well. So we'll keep an eye on Beryl, but right now, not a tremendous concern for New England. There is that strong tropical wave that moved off of the Cape Verde Islands, totally starting to look crappy at this time. However, there is a chance that as it gets towards 50, 55, 60, 65 west, maybe it'll flare back up. There is still an axis there, but as of right now, just not favorable enough for development. The western Atlantic looking pretty good. Some convection over here near the Bahamas. Keep an eye on that, but it doesn't look like anything will happen. And in the eastern Pacific, there is an area of low pressure here. This could potentially develop, but right now just rain for the Mexican coastline. Hurricane Daniel, 125 miles per hour, a very dangerous Category 3 hurricane, but luckily it's not a danger to anybody as it moves on out. Expected to become a minimal Cat 4, 954 millibars west-northwest at 9. And you can see it from the latest water vapor there. It's becoming an annular hurricane. You can see that eye has started to clear out right there, and it'll get better organized, a little bit flat on its western side, and a small hurricane, but a strong one. And you can see it there. See how most of the bands are gone. It doesn't have a lot of outer bands. So this is basically going to become a big blob with a well-defined eye, and it'll look pretty impressive as the visible hits it throughout the rest of the evening. Tonight and into early tomorrow as it strengthens some more, and then it will start to weaken from there on out. But certainly an impressive Category 3 hurricane right now. We do have another tropical storm, this one in the western Pacific, Kaimi, 70 miles an hour gusting to 85. It's moving to the north-northwest at 14. It's expected to turn more west-northwestward and head towards Taiwan as a powerful typhoon, Category 2. It should start to encounter wind shear, and that'll weaken it from a Category 3. Although it certainly was expected to strengthen to 75 and then weaken to 65 as it headed on up, and the track has shifted a little bit north, and it's obviously a lot stronger than forecast yesterday, and I think it may reach Category 4 intensity, or even a 5. I mean, this thing has a lot of good potential, and you never know with these systems in the western Pacific if it maintains these negative 90-degree cold cloud tops and pops out a well-defined eye, it could strengthen much more than currently forecast, which is already a strong Category 3. I'm Mike Naso from IPR. Stay tuned to Internet Partnership Radio for the latest on Tropical Storm Beryl, and I'll see you next time.